At least I know to trim the last few bits of the VOD of just me not being there.
Indeed. Maybe that would be love.
Owen?
No poetry lately.
I'm not really.
Let's see if
Let's. Aren't you scared? Yeah.
I've explored there already.
What will you do when this is all over? Well, so I could...
Do you mean?
A painting.
is there anyone special?
Yeah. And all
Okay,
this.
so nothing new there.
Yeah.
But all right, let's go then.
To the sky.
But where haven't we been then? Outside of that. And of course Lumiere, which we're not going to go quite yet. I haven't been to White Sands since. There were some places that like had very little on them, and I'm still kind of curious as to if maybe I missed something. I kind of also want to talk to the creator thingy again, like the little workshop guy, to see if maybe he has something for us. And I'm a little curious to also if I go back to the areas of the previous Nevrons to see if anything has happened to them as well. Okay, so we are going to the Reacher, so northwest. Simon just bullied me. Or just gamage me like no big deal. It just means that maybe I need to have like a second team ready for that. I also need to take a look to see. I also need to find still my last revive shard tint, and I think before I go back to that area down there, I'm gonna check. I want to check that the location of the last revive tint. I don't know if that's in the city, in like in Lumiere where we need to go, but also how to get into that one spot that I still haven't found the way in the cliffs, Stoneway Cliffs. You're gonna get a different one. I just don't remember which one. Three fire ones to like you're fucking crazy, seriously. The one damage type that I didn't try versus Simon was and I guess Earth. We need the slow. I'm gonna keep the heal for now. Oh, there's also a Lancer one. Okay. So this one. High dark damage, 3 hits. Recovers health. This could be a nice. It doesn't cure everyone though. It's just for himself. But still pretty cool. What I could do for him is definitely put the other, because I have suspicions about that apply like rush application thing that I wasn't seeing my rush or my powerful on the revives. I think it only lasts 1 turn. Okay, this is kind of cool too. Applies rush to sell for 3 turns. That's not bad. Applies mark. Heals allies. Right, that's that one. That's the one we're using now. Where's the Chevalier's Eyes? Trumpet is kind of what I want to have. Maybe instead of like... Okay, or something. I think the Lump Masters... The Duelist and Lump Masters feels a little like Copium. Just because they're quite expensive. All 3 hits. Double hits, right. That's also pretty good. Shell. Gonna apply shield, which is okay. 1 to 3 turns. Sorry, for 3 turns. And so with that, we can also refresh the rush. The shield is not bad. Powerless, light damage. Height, physical. More damage against burning targets. That could be nice. Given that it's always burning. Powerless is kind of whatever. Powerful for us is... okay. I'm surprised that that one doesn't actually remove the masks at the end. I find that to be kind of silly. I feel like that one could also be good if we can also do powerless, but then we have to do the powerless one again. Let's take the trumpeter's trumpet for sure. The only thing is it doesn't tell me how long the buffs last here. But what I can do is move all of his stuff to someone else. Or like all the... I know, I can keep the auto rush and The greater rush, I don't know if it actually counts or not here, because I don't know if it has to be for the person that applies it or for the person that receives it. I assume it's on application, right? The rush on powerful, I'm gonna remove. And then I'm gonna also power up the second team as well, in case we do have to actually fight with the second team too. There's greater rush. 25%. So I'm going to assume that this is when she applies it to herself. So I'm gonna test this. I could be wrong. And then I'll put, instead of auto rush on you, break defensive mode, energy master, radiant break, greater slow, greater rush. Okay, so greater rush, greater powerful. Powerful. Also, so it is for 3 turns. Okay, it still didn't feel like I was getting that. Yeah, I feel like I wasn't really getting, because this is only for 1 turn. Also, I think this is for 1 turn. It doesn't really say. This is what I don't like, because it makes me think that it's only for 1 turn. But I can put rush on powerful, and then shell on rush, and see what else I have of those. Because that means I always get rush, at least. And then I also might get powerful, right? Because I feel like I also have one for powerful, but maybe I'm crazy. Powerful on shell here. But what I actually want is longer powerful and longer rush. But where do I not have longer rush? Is there even longer rush? Oh fuck, it might not exist. Or if it does, I don't have it. Okay. Powerful revive is fine. Arcing shots is whatever. Quick break is good. Revive paradox is good. Slowing break is also good. Augmented attack. Breaking death, burn affinity. Breaking shots. No. Charging counter. Charging weakness, we don't know the weakness yet. If it's dark, then we can work with at least dark as a weakness, and then put that on her. Critical break. Critical weakness. Critical moment. Stun, vulnerability. Powering dodge, no. Empowering tint, no. Parry. It's the same thing for these two. Powering last hand, effective support. Energizing death, energizing jump. The greater shell, I guess I don't need. What I need is greater powerful. The shell is just kind of like, it's nice, I guess. But I definitely want longer things. And then maybe if I have longer powerful, it also applies rush for the same duration. I'm not sure. SOS power. Gonna give him some